Imagine a quiet park in Berlin, autumn air turning the leaves gold. A man in a long coat kneels beside a little girl who is crying. He does not speak first about law or literature or fate. He opens a notebook and, in a voice that sounds like the whisper of a storyteller, reads a letter. The letter is from her lost doll. This is the story that Dora Diamant, Franz Kafka's last companion, told. That in the autumn of 1923, Kafka became, for a child, the postman between a grieving child and a doll on a journey. It is a small tale of compassion that sits oddly beside Kafka's dark, famous fictions. Why care? Because the tale reshapes a famous image. A celebrated author, usually thought of as isolated and enigmatic, stepping into an intimate human role. And because the story itself, Letters from a Doll, is a tiny, radical act of narrative therapy, a tool that turned grief into possibility. Even if the original letters are lost, the story has circulated for decades and influenced how people imagine Kafka's final year. Franz Kafka in 1923 was 40, sick with tuberculosis. Thin from illness, living away from Prague for health reasons, and spending his last months in and out of hospitals and sanatoria. In July 1923, he met Dora Diamant, a Polish Jewish theater enthusiast and kindergarten teacher who would become his closest companion during his last year. They lived together in Berlin for months, and Dora was present at his death in June 1924. During these months, Kafka's own writing life was in a fraught moment. He had told his friend Max Brod to destroy his manuscripts, a request Brod famously did not fully honor. A handful of Kafka's notebooks and letters remained in Dora's possession after his death. Later, some of those materials were seized from her by authorities in the 1930s. That seizure is one plausible explanation for why any personal items, like doll letters, if they existed, might have disappeared.